Et salut tout le monde, on se retrouve sur Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice. On va continuer tranquillement l'aventure. On s'était battu contre Surt et Valravan juste avant. Et on vient d'ouvrir la porte pour le pont vers elle. Et voilà, en fait, j'avais que ça à dire. J'espère que tout le monde va bien. Vous avez passé une agréable journée. Vous n'êtes pas mort de chaud, comme la plupart des gens. Parce que moi si, hein, voilà, clairement. Mais bon, c'est avec, hein, pas le choix. Allez, on est parti. Vas-y, viens te battre. Chais. Oh merde, je l'ai raté. Ok, il est plus rapide que moi. Tu tapes des esquives toi maintenant. Il est mort l'autre avec sa masse là ou... Non. 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 Aïe. Aïe. Tiens, chef. Encore, merde. C'est à cause de quoi, la chaleur? Non putain, attendez. Ah bah merde, il pleut. Ah bah écoute, je sais pas. Tu bois assez d'eau? Bon. Ah, ça c'est des bons mal de crâne aussi. Bon bah c'est pas ça. Juste 2 minutes, je vous abandonne, j'ai un truc à faire, j'arrive. A tout de suite. Voilà, faire une pause après 5 minutes de stream, y'a que moi qui fais ça. Trop bien. Mais bon, on est reparti.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Oh, je l'avais oublié lui. Allez, laisse-toi. C'était pas du tout ce que je voulais faire. Mais soit. Non, pas du tout, c'est noir. Ah, il fallait forcément que je me prenne la charge. Allez. Ah mais oui, il fait trop mal ce coup. Il m'a mis un coup, j'ai plus de vie. Aïe. Heureusement qu'il y a ce miroir, hein, parce que putain. C'est ça, acharnement. Allez viens, tape-moi. Non, pas comme ça. Mais putain. J'oublie de parler. Oula, je vois que dalle. Ouh. Non, non, non. Voilà. Lui, il était pas loin d'être fini. Foiré une dodge. Tiens, bâtard. Tiens. Ça n'en est pas celle-là. Oh, trop bien. Je peux l'ouvrir ça ou pas? Oui. Il n'y avait rien par là. Ah oui, c'est l'escalier. Ah oui. Ok, je me rappelle. Je suis en train de mourir de chaud. Ça y est, j'ai monté les escaliers, j'ai redescendu, j'en peux plus.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name. She will ask your lineage. She will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Parce que d'autres était en train de parler avec de la porte là et du coup j'ai un peu chié le truc. C'est pas grave. escalier. Ah non mais vivement le 2 quand même, ça me hype. Ça me hype. Mais ça fait un moment qu'il a été annoncé déjà, mais je sais pas quand il est censé sortir. Alors en Plague Tale, je m'y attendais pas. Par contre ça a fait ma soirée hier. Du coup il y en a un qui est en bas, c'est ça? Oh non mais t'as bien fait, très très bien fait. Mais je savais qu'il y en avait un autre qui était plus ou moins dans les cartons. Mais je savais pas que c'était prévu pour l'année prochaine genre. D'où la vraie hype en fait, c'est trop bien. Ah, pourquoi je suis allé ici en fait? Il y a quoi par là? Oh une tête!
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Là, il y a quoi? Ah! Parfait. Ça, je pourrais ouvrir la porte aussi, j'imagine. Yep.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called
2021.
sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre.
C'est trop bien.
They say she is easy to recognize, half black
Putain, trop bien.
and half the color of flesh. And her face, menacing and grim.
Putain, s'ils le sortent vraiment en 2021, comment c'est trop bien. Parce qu'on a même pas eu d'annonce là du coup le 3 sur Hellblade. D'accord. Parce que ça a dû être pendant l'annonce Microsoft Bethesda, mais ça a pas fait de bruit du tout en fait. Donc,
It's opening. It's coming. That song again. It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Salut meuf.
you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there's no one left to do that for you.
What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
Ça va pas faire du bien quand même.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. Listen to it.
She can't give up.
Dillian, it's
Not like this.
It's not real. It's real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Do you still believe in yourself?
No, it's not. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Dillian.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. It's happening. Go towards it.
Ah, t'as pris un peu chéro quand même, hein. Y'a quoi par là? Ah putain, ça m'arrive jusqu'au coude. D'accord. Ouh, ça m'étonne pas vraiment. C'est pour ça que ça me paraît quand même étonnant qu'il y ait marqué sortie 2021, mais bon.
He's gone and moved so slow. How could you keep going? How could you keep going? Ignore the pain. I told you it was he tricked you. I told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow.
En général, ils sont, bah ouais, en général, ils sont bons. Il y a des trucs qui ça part en couille, mais j'aurais fait 7, hein.
Just a
Mais
teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
ouais, non, mais ils ont des infos des fois que personne d'autre a. Peut-être c'est toujours marqué en novembre, en avril 2021 ou ça y est, ils ont enfin changé.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
There he was. The lone figure of a boy.
Where is he?
Sword play under the shade of a tree.
Under the tree.
She remembers the first time she saw him.
You have to keep doing it, Gizmo.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing,
He's there, under the tree.
and the world danced with him.
To see him. You
The
have
gloom
to keep doing it,
lifted.
Gizmo.
For the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
The Northmen tell of a great hero.
2021, ouais, toujours, ok.
Is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Quoi là-haut? Senua. Qu'est-ce que c'est qui me bloque? Ah voilà, merci. Coucou toi.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens. As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund.
Sympa la famille.
So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Trop bien. Sacrée histoire. Attends, elle est pas finie.
Day after day, watching from far, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Et voilà. Ah, coucou.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with the sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjötli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. Luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
It's not real. Different. You want to believe it's real. It's a dream. You're deluded. Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh. Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one?
Well, I watched you, and...
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
Me?
I'm Dillian.
Un petit bug de caméra ou comment ça se passe?
Come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
Dans cette voix.
I can still feel it.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here!
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone!
You will die here.
No!
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up!
Ouais, non mais t'es pas la seule, hein.
Dillian,
T'es pas la seule, Nocine.
is that you? I'll find you, man. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is it not real? Is he there? You're alone in these mountains. Is that Dillian? Nothing lives here. You won't survive.
Coucou.
You met him by the tree. She met him by the tree. Maybe it's a sign, the tree. What's he trying to tell you? He's waiting for you by the tree.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire. Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
C'est sympa les histoires nordiques, hein.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gram. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said the great warrior can reforge Gram by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the tree of death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Find it. There it is. Focus.
Il y en a 4, c'est ça?
Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, and forces itself onto our friends or loved ones, then comes the reckoning.
Child who teaches herself to fight. Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword Tyrving.
Ok. Oh putain, le labyrinthe. Déjà. Je pensais que ça venait après.
Go in. You're told to go in. Take the
Oh la
torch.
loose.
It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there? Dillian, I'm here.
Un plaisir les
I'm here
labyrinthes.
for
Ouais.
the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
La lumière.
What was that? Did you hear that? Nothing.
Adieu, bonsoir, Kurt, comment ça va?
To join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do
longtemps qu'on
not
t'a pas vu.
want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Est-ce que je... Ah, merci. Ah. D'accord. Ah, c'est pour ça que t'étais plus là.
You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
Pourquoi c'est... Ah ok, c'est le bouclier jaune.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus. Use your mind. Where's he gone? He's disappeared.
Putain, mais vous rendez fou
I can hear him.
Calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the
Et du coup
dead.
c'était bien ton truc?
Like I said, she reminds me of you.
The voice is getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer. Keep going. Senua. Voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you. Find the voice. Find him.
Attends. Ouais, je préfère marquer le chemin. Non mais j'ai déjà assez des voix dans ma tête en fait pour me faire serrer.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Des poules de chair. Ok, bah franchement cool. Ça s'est bien passé. Meurs de chaud, mais ouais, ça va, tranquille. Écoute.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him, it can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What? That's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian.
Herver ignores her father's warnings. The grave mound opens, and it seems to be full of fire. Again, Herver demands her inheritance, but her father warns her that the sword is cursed and would be the bane of her family. But he relents and brings her the sword.
Ah, oula.
She leaves the island with it, but the curse holds true, and death would follow in the years to come. And so, Senua, the misdeeds of a father have cursed his daughter.
Bon, du coup, j'imagine que ça doit pas être par là. De quoi, qu'on a chaud ou que Noshi a mal à la tête?
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself.
Ça me fait...
You'll find
ouais.
it.
J'en ai.
Yes, you do. You know where you go. She doesn't. Listen for his voice. Listen. Dylan, where are you? For his voice. She can't hear it.
Bon bah ça doit être par là. Il va y avoir une solution.
What's in there? What is it? A secret room. There are bars. How do you get in there? How does she get in there? Maybe you can't. There's no way in. Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way. Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way.
C'est bon, j'ai compris, j'ai compris.
What's in there?
Je peux pas courir là. Je peux pas allumer ça, non?
Quiet. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That voice. It's not Dillian.
Ghostin, je sais pas, mais moi oui. Il est en train de se serrer comme pas possible. C'est déjà fait. Hein? Ils m'ont perdu les cons. Attends, là je suis dans la fameuse pièce secrète. Voilà. Et un chausson. Un cheval et un pompe dans la tête pour te dire. Gros mélange, gros mélange. Il y a une vache dans le coin, non?
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Eh oui, évidemment c'est grâce à moi. J'en suis fier même. C'est beau Twitch.
Father? I'm leaving.
Ouais, carrément. C'était beau.
I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief said so.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see
Ah,
the
qu'elle est
rot
bonne.
growing inside you, they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Trop bien le daron.
Come, child, take my hand. Come, Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer.
You will have blood on your hands.
C'est pas vrai, c'est pas moi.
It's done. We did it, but there's more. There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be easy.
2 petites secondes.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Having the energy. She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Non mais l'encourage pas Nocine. Faut pas hein. C'est pas bien. Faut pas l'encourager dans ce genre de truc. Voilà, c'est comme ça qu'il faut lui parler.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness.
Bah celle-là elle est mieux.
Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
Allez, c'est Senua, on a confiance en toi.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good.
Non, je sens rien.
Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
C'est quoi ça déjà? Je m'en rappelle plus.
I can't go on. Dillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Ça, c'est un carillon avant. Je pensais que c'était une espèce de vieille musique.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it up the street.
I'm so sorry.
Ça me fait halluciner ça.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me.
Comme si elle est tellement stressée qu'elle
It
voulait
won't let me
respirer.
go.
Senua. My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the soul. I'm no coward. Prove that to me in the warrior tribe. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't Hellblade. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day.
Non, c'est pas mal. C'est pas mal.
I'll do my best.
Il y a un cadavre là. Pas qu'un d'ailleurs.
I know what you're thinking. It's not really you. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Ah. Ah.
There's something in here.
Ça c'est pas cool.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
J'ai cru que c'était un monstre la table encore. Ah merde, c'est un mur. Avance, avance. On a pas vu le machin. Non, c'est bon.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Il y en a plein.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast. Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out.
Je peux pas courir en fait, donc c'est... Pour le timing, c'est un peu chaud.
It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
Il te donne la meilleure des impressions, celle de tourner en rond. Ah mais toi c'est pour pas oublier de respirer.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
Ouais, des mouches et tout, trop bien. Allez, c'est non, faut pas tomber, hein. Ouais.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Trop bien.
Dear. Help me.
Je l'ai même pas vu. La marque elle a grandi ou pas? Je pas vu. Attends mais il vient vers moi le machin dégueu là ou je suis en train de rêver? Ah c'est bon. Tout va bien se passer Nocine, t'inquiète pas. Voilà. J'ai pas compris d'où il m'a chopé par contre l'autre.
Is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Il y avait pas de monstre pour moi à ma gauche mais bon c'est pas grave. Hein. Tant que la marque elle a pas grandi, c'est pas dérangeant.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
You see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were...
Quoi?
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Allez, 2-2. Continuons.
What if you're wrong? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. You're being tested.
Mais taisez-vous!
You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going to go.
C'est de la merde en plus.
I want to tell you a story
Battez-vous.
about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Là, en gros, les voix, elles me disaient, si jamais tu fais tout ça pour rien, et si jamais tu te trompais, tu t'es trompé. Oh, la forteresse. Ah, non mais... Ça rend fou. J'adore ce passage justement avec les masques. Je trouve ça génial comme concept. Après, la plupart du temps, les voix se répètent en fait ce que l'une et l'autre disent.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder.
Voilà, ils ont répété plusieurs fois que c'était réparé.
Dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one,
Badass frère, hein.
each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
J'ai toujours la rune ou pas?
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillion, there he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Go through it. Where is he? Where's he gone? Where in the
Ah, là, elle casse les couilles pour que je trouve le...
He's in the other one.
Là, elle m'engueule parce que je suis pas dans le bon monde, il est dans le... Parce que Dillion, il est là où il y a la pluie.
The world once seemed so simple.
Merde.
Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
True that all things promise to keep him safe.
He's gone.
I did not ask the mistletoe. The gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe? I did not ask the mistletoe, Balder's mother confesses. I thought it was too young. Oh dear.
He didn't believe that she was cursed. He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
We spend our lives searching for the meaning in life, and we ask the gods for guidance. But the truth to life is revealed when we can face death without fear. How can the gods understand us if they refuse to die themselves?
Do you remember him whispering in your ear?
Et du coup là normalement, si je retourne dans le monde sombre, je peux passer par la porte d'entrée. Je peux l'atteindre.
She should have listened. Why didn't she listen to him? She thought she could do it.
Voilà. Et c'est ouvert ça ou pas?
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Nobody feels anything she
loves. She destroys. There he is.
Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
Ah, Loki.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his
Oui,
ship,
il en reste
but
deux.
they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship,
Years had passed since she left her father.
Mais non, j'étais en train d'écouter l'histoire.
Alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zimbel and her past, and Dillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
She thought she had light within her when she never knew.
C'est bon, je peux avoir mon histoire maintenant?
Darkness.
the Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames.
Father, when you had the chance.
When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Ah bah, ça m'étonne pas vraiment, Nocine. C'est sûr que comparé à la dernière fois où ma qualité était toute pourrie, tu devais avoir des drops, t'avais des pixels, des machins. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, Alpha? Quoi? Mais ah, quoi? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Faut que je passe par le soleil, je pense. Enfin, par le soleil. Ouais, on va appeler ça le soleil. Oui, non, clairement, je sais que ça devait pas être plaisant. Pourtant, l'histoire, elle est cool, hein. Ok, je vois une pierre là à droite. Ok, de la merde. Mais du coup... Ah, là-bas, il y en a une.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The North.
Ah merde, ça nique le... Oh la loose. Je pensais pas que ça arrêterait le récit. Désolé. Je le remets jusqu'à la fin cette fois.
He was kind to her.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they find in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Do you remember?
Putain, il manquait que ça en plus.
have no chance for love. No, nobody will love you again. Ever again.
Là, les voix, elles disent que personne ne m'aimera jamais. Voilà.
Dillion saved her. You owe your life to Dillion. You owe everything to him.
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
What does she think she's doing? Special.
Laisse foutre de ma gueule en me demandant ce que je pense faire.
They mean nothing. Special. The gods are just toying. What if the gods are laughing?
Ah ouais, non mais c'est vraiment oppressant. C'est pour ça que je m'énerve des fois en leur disant de fermer leur gueule.
Dillion never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Senua. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillion's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes, and slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Ouais, bah ouais. Après, la plupart du temps, le sous-titre il est en haut hein, pour les voix, mais. Voilà, là elle m'a encouragé en me disant que je pouvais y arriver. Là, d'après les voix, c'est de ma faute s'il a sauté.
Senua, your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. So we fix them by taking away their sight. But you give up the beautiful world thing. You, and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you paid for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours.
Là, les voix sont en train de dire que les dieux sont en train de voler ma mémoire. À chaque fois que je me rappelle, j'oublie. En train de me voler mes souvenirs.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us
Et
could
salut
remember
Pouletos,
life.
comment ça va?
Hundreds
Ah, t'as pris la
died.
flaque mon chat.
The sickness took
Oula, c'était
nearly
pas beau
every
ça.
person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Mieux. Bah écoute, moi il fait hyper chaud toujours, mais ça va.
What is this place?
Ça s'est bien passé du coup pour ta fille? Mais tu vas te taire un peu? J'en ai déjà assez qui me parlent en ce moment. Quoi? Oh merde hein. Chut.
I can't breathe. Can you smell the death? It's too much. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trial. It's just another test.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials.
C'est vraiment juste, j'ai posé mon téléphone sur le canapé et il arrivait avec sa grosse patte. Con de chat.
The stench of rot. She must taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not again.
Elles sont un peu oppressantes les voix du jeu. Ouais. Ah, du coup t'es en train de douiller.
She could taste the rot.
Du coup t'es en train de douiller, je comprends. J'ai fait quand ma deuxième dose? Je l'ai fait au début, je l'ai fait le 11 je crois.
Sinister.
J'ai rien eu moi.
She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
Another trick to play on you. Keep going. The water is foul. It's thick.
Hey. J'ai connu des gens pareils comme ça qui ont eu un coup de fièvre, qui étaient pas bien, un mal de tête, ce genre de truc. J'ai rien que dalle. Voilà. Hein. Maintenant t'es vacciné, c'est bien, t'as la 5G.
Now you have to the bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it. How are you going to fix it? You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed. You must. You have to get to the house. You have to find Dillian.
Ah, coucou toi.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a
Ah bon,
half
c'est bien,
moon that appears
c'est pas grave, le
inside
vaccin
the
ça va
house
passer assez
and
vite.
moves around the wall.
Et tant mieux, ça s'est bien passé pour ta fille.
I once saw the death moon appear at a farm.
Mais
At
tu
first
te
the
tais un
shepherd
peu?
died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and six
pas l'heure de manger.
men drowned at sea.
Un peu humide. Bah, cette partie-là est un peu humide, mais sinon, ça l'est pas vraiment.
To haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death.
Quoi? Aïe, ah, mais pourquoi tu me mets une gifle dans le dos, enfin, abruti? Hein? Putain, il m'a niqué. T'es lourd, hein? Non, y a pas de zombie. Y a pas de zombie dans celui-là.
She did it. You fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
Ah ouais, c'est sûr que ça casse un petit peu tout, ouais. J'imagine un peu. Ah bah écoute, pas des zombies partout, hein, j'ai pas rien, hein, pas moi qui fais les jeux. Après il y a des monstres chelous, hein, attention. Mais il n'y a pas de zombies. Est-ce que Ella peut être considérée comme un zombie? Pas question.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
Find him.
Come out if you
Find him. The runes.
There was a Northman called
Ça aurait été marrant un peu de zombies dans RDR2.
red-haired, immensely strong. But he
Et il y a
was
le peuple de la
afraid
nuit,
of
hein. Considéré comme les zombies du
It
jeu.
happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside
Mais bon,
into darkness
décevant.
and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us.
Tu te tais un peu.
Dillian! They're coming for me!
Oh putain. Ouais non.
Go to him. Go to him. He's trying to save you.
Moi aussi je me rappelle.
It's close. Run. It's close. Run now. Don't let it see you. It is. Go towards it. Run.
Il est où le machin? Putain, il est là. Oh shit, shit. Ah, j'y vois que dalle! Alors je sais pas pourquoi il m'a chopé alors qu'il était derrière moi, mais Et il y en a un autre qui s'y met. Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Pourquoi tu grinces? Oh putain, la marque elle est bien montée. Oula, c'était moche ça.
It's close. It's close. Move
Comment
away.
je vois rien?
Senua, move away.
C'est horrible.
You'll die.
What should I do?
Touch the gates. One more to find. One more. One does it. Run. Run now.
Where are you?
Allez, passe. Allez, 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 allez.
Where are we? It's not safe.
Ouais.
This is what death feels like.
Ok.
You've got this. Get out. Run. Run.
Il y a pas 3 runes normalement, j'en ai que 2.
Let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
Il me semble que j'en ai que 2. Elle est où la porte?
I can't find you.
Mon dieu, elle est où la dernière? Ouais, c'est bien ça, il m'en manque une. Pas par là? Non?
They're coming.
Non, c'est pas par là. Non, mais tu m'auras pas, c'est bon. Je me casse.
Light. Go towards it. Focus.
C'est où? C'est là.
Focus. Look.
Oui, il est stressant. Il est bien stressant. Oui, oui. Mais il est grave cool. Allez, cours ma grande. Mais entre les voix qu'il y a dans la tête et tout ce qui se passe autour, ouais, il est... Fais pas comme moi, pense à respirer. Ouais, il y a un peu de ça aussi. Ça aide en général pour garder son calme. Pour moi, je dis ça, qu'est-ce que j'en sais?
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague.
C'est le fiancé de l'héroïne, mais qui est mort.
What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing?
C'est lui le monsieur. Et en fait, la madame, elle entend des voix un petit peu dans sa tête, du coup.
None of us are. They're just people.
Elle pense qu'il le guide encore un
Good
peu.
people.
Qu'il la guide encore un peu.
They're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark.
En gros, c'est un truc qui se passe dans la mythologie viking. Et elle est censée aller, du coup, dans le royaume des morts pour sauver son âme. Enfin, l'âme de son mec.
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials.
Allez, l'épée! Donne-moi mon cure-dent!
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Helheim.
Question, est-ce que je ferais ça si j'étais elle? C'est une bonne question.
And the sword will lead me to him.
Ah, merde.
Like when we first met.
Après, il faut imaginer quand même que une grande partie du voyage, en fait, se passe dans sa tête. C'est genre, il y a vraiment eu, pendant le développement, dans le petit documentaire que j'ai mis du coup sur le Discord, c'est expliqué en fait qu'ils ont vraiment eu des gens atteints de ce genre de troubles, on va dire, ouais, mentaux. Et aussi les gens qui les accompagnent, les psychologues, les familles, les machins, pour essayer de comprendre et essayer de le retranscrire au mieux.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's
Par contre, la marque, elle est tellement haute.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
Il dure 24 minutes, 25 minutes, je crois, un truc comme ça. 24-25 minutes, le petit docu. Et c'est super intéressant. Du coup, tu vois des trucs de mocap, comment ils ont enregistré les voix. Et t'as des interviews, du coup, de gens qui les ont aidés à développer ça. Pour ceux que ça intéresse, voilà. Mais Discord. C'est là-dedans, si jamais ça vous intéresse.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
Oh non! Et du coup, même l'actrice là qui joue Senua, elle est folle dans son truc. Elle est trop forte. Allez, viens te battre. Ah non, je suis un peu plus de dégâts maintenant. Aïe, merde. Non, pas la peine de me concentrer, il suffit de les parer. Donnez-moi votre énergie, merci. Ça fait serrer, tu vois. Genre la mare de sang et le mur de main là. Ça j'aime pas. Tu vas recasser l'immersion en miaulant toi? Ça? Hein? Oui, c'est glauque. Oui. En effet. Non, je suis pas perdu, non.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood run cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds?
Ah oui, c'est badant.
Fellow ones, brothers, sisters, and loved ones.
Il est mort l'autre?
Look
Ok,
at
parfait.
what you have done to them.
Raté.
All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it.
Ah oui, je l'ai pu pareil.
When you turned your back on your father Zinmo, you turned your back on the gods, and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people.
Vas-y, viens, attaque.
Why must they pay for your heresy?
Ah merde. Oh non, pas lui. Vas-y, tape. Il est mort. Ouh là là, c'était paré au poil de cul. Aïe. Non, je gaspillerai pas ma concentration. Faut juste que je pars un coup. Voilà. Merci vous les dos. Allez, frappe-moi. Allez, first strike. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Galena.
Merci Dustin. Je me rappelle sur le dernier run du jeu, je me suis refait à 2-3 fois pour faire ce passage.
She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Elle est pas bien la madame. Hein.
Darkness took her life and it will take. You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved one was powerless against the darkness when it came forth. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run.
Ça me fait penser à Oblivion un peu.
She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. He's calling.
Petit problème, ouais, comme on dit.
Why don't you join?
Aïe, ah, foiré. Non, je gaspillerai pas ça. Tant qu'ils sont tous devant moi, y a pas de problème. Genre tu me touches. Non, je cramerai pas. Voilà. Oh, heureusement que je l'ai. Arrêtez de dire que je suis mort. Putain, ils sont chiants, c'est bon. Oh, nice. Vas-y, viens. Aïe. Ah ouais, non mais ils sont bien chiants. Cette phase là avec le combat, c'est une des pires du jeu. Ce combat là, c'est un des pires du jeu. Aïe. Il y a celui-là et le combat de la fin. Ils sont horribles. Ah, enfoiré. Merci. Merci, Brutus. Allez, tue-le. Il en reste. Ça veut dire qu'il en reste. Et je sais pas où qu'ils sont. Là. Chier. Putain, je déteste être bloqué comme ça. Merci les voix. Bon, c'est bon là. Oh, heureusement que je l'ai esquivé. Allez, vas-y. Bah ouais, c'est pour ça que je dis que c'est une des pires phases de combat parce que il est hyper long en fait. Et ça t'attaque de toutes parts tout le temps. Meurs.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this lot and let your blood seep into the seas, the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you do? Just let it swallow your soul and destroy what you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead?
Allez, c'est bon là.
Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
Aïe.
It's nearly over. Finish.
D'accord, vous m'attaquez pendant le ralentissement les gars, maintenant c'est nouveau. Voilà, c'est passé. C'est passé. Ouh. Merci Nocide.
The darkness has taken you. Galina and Senua. Galina and Senua. You are lost.
Maintenant on boit un coup, ouais, carrément. Bois à ma santé, Pouletos, vas-y. Oh non, me regarde pas toi, reste là. Ah non, 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 tourne la tête.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
Tu sais que j'ai les mains moites, hein, Nocide. Ça m'a tellement fait serrer que j'en ai les mains moites.
That night, she gave up on her world.
Il y a plein de moments où c'est passé pas loin.
To go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Simba was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison.
Un petit peu, image subliminale, Nocide, c'est
His
ça.
words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
Ah, on est mieux ici quand même. Hein. Bon, c'est pas ouf, mais c'est mieux.
He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help.
Ah, il y a des gravures sur l'épée, j'ai jamais fait gaffe.
Little hope.
Comment il fait jour, il y a de l'air frais? C'est un peu ça, ouais. Enfin un jour, je sais pas s'il est en train de se lever ou de se coucher, mais il y a encore un peu de lumière. Trop bien. Je suis content que vous soyez de retour, les filles.
Into the mountain. Can you see it? Shall we tell her where to go? It's not far. Go on, look. Up. Just up there. Listen to us. That's it. Shall we take her there? Shall we? Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain? She's a good girl. Oh, isn't she? Look. Oh, so clever. Did you
Non, non, vous m'avez pas manqué, non.
Go away. I'm not listening.
Oui, mais elle se répète à chaque fois, elle dit que Senua c'est une gentille fille, que c'est dans la montagne que je dois aller, que je dois regarder en l'air, en l'air, en l'air. Ah, bref, chiant.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Y a rien par là? Non, rien du tout. Ah,
what is it? She can feel it. No. Don't open the door. Don't go in. Turn back.
What's in there?
Get back! A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you say Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Allez, cours, Senua, cours!
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
C'est... T'inquiète pas, pouletos.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. So loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
Just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But He's gone now.
They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
And they want me with them.
Stop!
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces? He's coming.
Senua! Help me! Help! Get me out of here! Don't go!
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember.
Elle a pas l'air au courant, la madame.
When her mother lost her smile, her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father. Zinbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Allez, pas de choix. Ça marche tous les tous? Repose-toi bien.
The light's gone out. Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here.
Merci d'être passé.
You have to rest here or you'll die. She's stuck. She hasn't found the runes. Stay. You're safe in the light.
Alors. Là-bas, il y a du feu, ok. Allez, prends la torche. Voilà. Je vais allumer tout ce que je peux déjà. Oui, les filles, oui. Non, mais je l'ai vu, mais il veut pas. Voilà. Oui, il y en a encore deux.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir. The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Ah, les contes nordiques. Tant de poésie. Allez, allume livre 0. Voilà. Allume livre 0. Voilà. Je peux ouvrir ça, non? Non. Parce qu'il y a la chaîne. D'accord, forcément. Ok. Mais oui, c'est mignon. Qui n'aimerait pas avoir des histoires comme ça pour s'endormir, hein? Sans déconner. Je suis sûr que tout le monde en rêve. Voilà, un peu de lumière partout. Mais laissez-moi si j'ai envie d'utiliser... Oh, ta mère. J'avais oublié le tampon de protéger. Allez, chais. Oh là. Chais. Vous auriez pu me prévenir un petit peu avant, les bois. Oui, ça va, je récupère la torche. Calmez-vous. Voilà. C'est bon?
She has it. She did it. She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls.
Ah, je peux pas.
She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark.
No.
By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
Voilà, il y a une porte dans laquelle je peux pas aller. Enfin, qu'il faut déverrouiller. Putain, c'est toujours la même merde. Où elle est là derrière? Chaque fois je galère ici. Ah bah oui. Voilà. C'est bon. Il me semble que c'est bon. Charmant. Non, arrêtez de porter la shkumun, la torche va pas s'éteindre.
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. You found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness. That she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
Il y a quand même une des voix qui a dit que ma mère n'existait pas. La sale bête. Cours, cours. Non mais...
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zinda while you pined for Dillian. Do you remember that darkness, Senua?
Mon Dieu, cette voix.
The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillian. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillian.
Bon bah pas de choix hein. Let's go. Allez, file-moi une torche. Let's go.
The beast is down there.
No. She knows the beast is down there. He's always watching you. The beast is there. You're never safe from him.
You can feel him.
Be careful. She needs to find it. She needs to find it. She lost it and she has to find it. Leave the torch on it.
Évidemment. Ça m'énerve ça, pourquoi je peux pas briser le bouclier là? Aïe. Aïe. Ah, trop lent. Ah, évidemment, les brise-gardes. C'est horrible le combat contre les boucliers, ils sont trop chiants. Au moins d'avoir le miroir chargé, je peux rien faire. C'est pas que je peux pas le terminer, mais voilà. Non, 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 tu te calmes, toi. Direct. Jamais dans la bulle, les gars. Aïe, bâtard. Non, mais ça va au bout d'un moment. Je suis bloqué. Un pire. Voilà. Tiens, foiré. Ça, tu le battes. Ah, mais putain, je l'ai même pas vu armer son coup. Oula, réflexe. Parce que j'ai pas vu le coup. Vas-y, viens, vas-y, viens. Allez, frappe-moi. Depuis quand tu frappes, toi, pendant les... Attends, parce que c'était lui qui était en visée et du coup, le gros était pas atteint. Je sais pas. C'est pas un truc où il faut que je sois en haut là, genre carré comme ça. Et comment je fais pour monter? Comment je fais pour monter là? Par là. Ah, voilà, il y a une couille comme ça, je crois. Voilà. Eh ben, prends-la la rune. Allez. Run!
Her father tried to help her,
But she wouldn't listen.
he was doing his best. She never ever listened. Didn't she listen to him, trying to help her?
He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Ouais, on était mieux dehors, ouais. Mais bon, que tu.
He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Faut bien avancer, hein. Oh le. Allez, avance. Voilà, bien.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rian also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
Les Nibelungen. Je peux pas lancer le... Il y avait un truc ici.
And she'll die. What's she doing? She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
She'll be safe.
Ouais, là il va falloir être rapide si je dis pas de bêtises.
What's she thinking? She's going to get there.
Je l'ai pas prise elle.
Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rian wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rian before Rian.
Je trouve que l'utilisation de la stéréo rend le truc encore plus creepy.
Sigurd should find Brynhild, the Valkyrie.
J'ai l'impression que les gens ils bougent autour de toi pour te parler quoi.
Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rian, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest. To ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild, the Valkyrie.
Get up! What are you doing?
Voilà, tranquille. La torche elle est juste pas trempée du tout, mais toi bien. Ça marche. Easy. C'est ça. Bah après pour les voix de femmes en fait qu'on entend, c'est il y en a 3 je crois et elles tournent en fait. C'est un peu c'est ça qui est enfin, c'est vraiment perturbant. Elles ont pas la même elles sont pas à la même distance aussi. Enfin, c'est très spécial comme dire. Mais ouais c'est génial. Ils se sont gavés. Coucou. Ah j'avais pas pris la rune. Je suis intelligent moi. Rune la torche, voilà. Prends la rune. Voilà. Et du coup, attends. Ah, il m'en reste qu'une.
I can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
Sigurd learns that Brynhild had once disobeyed Odin, and so he had her punished, stuck her with a sleep thorn, and put her body within a rampart of burning shields. Only a man who knew no fear would ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in hell.
Allez, pire boss. Oh non, rangez vos... Me touchez pas, rangez vos mains. Rangez vos mains. Oh, le truc horrible. T'as plus de torche, meuf. Bouge-toi, lève-toi, lève-toi. Pire boss.
I can smell your... No! You betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him.
You turned your back on me. That is why Dillion will rot in hell. Come into my shadow.
Aïe. Ok, pire move. Non mais jamais de la vie elle me touche. Allez, lève-toi, 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 lève-toi. Jamais t'es censé me toucher là. Non. Lève-toi, lève-toi, Senua, lève-toi. Horrible ce moment, tu vois tellement rien. Non mais... Lève-toi, 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 lève-toi. Ah, j'ai plus de vie. Ah putain. Jamais tu me touches normalement là. Oh, comment ça me saoule ça? Putain de grosse attaque de zone, sa maman. Pire boss, pire boss. Ouh, c'était pas loin ça. Ouais, c'est obligé. Merci, Lostin. Allez, d'accord. J'étais pas là. Je vais te fumer, hein. C'est un mélange entre un loup, un sanglier, je sais pas trop, c'est bizarre. Ouvre-toi. Tiens, sale bête. Putain, j'avais oublié ce moment. Défonce-le, vas-y.
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand.
Merci bien.
Cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals. Kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness.
Non, mais non, c'est bon là.
Or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both.
Ça va, c'est 3 morts grillés ça. Putain.
Headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Delian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, my love.
She will save his soul. Even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Shadow, listen.
But believe this. It was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. Realize it. I've doomed you to your foes' plan. All this time, I've wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
And take me to the mountain to trust you, as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
Ouais, en fait, la voix hyper grave comme ça, je crois que c'est en gros une des voix qui parle dans sa tête qui est censée remplacer son père. En gros, c'est pour ça qu'il arrête pas de lui dire qu'elle est faible et que c'est la faute des ténèbres et que... genre le truc. Il me semble que s'il y a un truc comme ça.
Mother, I won't let the darkness trick me again.
Je fais comment pour monter?
I know you're safe with the gods.
Ah putain, il y a une échelle.
I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillion. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
Attends.
No, she can't. It's too dangerous. Too weak. She has the sword. She is rotting. She must defeat her. There is no way she can defeat her.
Y'a pas un truc par là?
Hela is powerful.
Hela. Pardon. Non, ça se doit être là.
Hela has Dillions. She must speak to her. She must fight, or she must find another way. There is no reason. There has to be another.
Non, y a pas d'autre voie, les filles. Laissez-moi.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Le Ragnarok, le crépuscule des dieux.
Hela has defeated her twice and she will do it again.
Hela is powerful.
No one defeats
Did you ever think you would get this far? Could you ever imagine? She did it.
Voilà, là on sent que les voix elles sont un peu plus pressantes. Commence à casser les couilles. Allez. Je me rappelle de ça. Oh non, je l'ai gardé. Non, il est. Allez, viens. Allez, viens. Bâtard. Ouh, oui, je l'avais pas vu, Allez, lève-toi. Si, je vais y arriver. Voilà, c'est juste que j'évite de me bloquer comme un con. Allez. Putain, ça m'avait fait galérer là, ça aussi sur le dernier run.
How will she do it? What will she do?
Oh, tant mieux, hein, si je galère moins comme ça. Il me reste 2 à trouver, c'est ça? 3.
No one can bargain with Hella. What can she give her? She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. She can't fix it. She's done it before. She can.
Voilà, là il y a une voix qui dit que je vais y arriver à réparer le pont et machin parce que je l'ai déjà fait avant. Et puis il y en a 2 autres qui cassent les couilles en disant que j'y arriverai jamais et que je sais pas comment faire et qu'il faut rebrousser chemin et que blabla et que blabla.
She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. You have to fight her. The final battle. Get these souls back. It's the final task.
Yes, it is. This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths
C'est ça.
into the unknown.
C'est exactement ça, Nostine.
To lead so that
Tout pour
others may
déconcentrer,
follow.
stresser.
Or to
Après, pendant les
walk
combats, elles me
beside
disent quand je me fais
the
attaquer par derrière. Hein. Parfois un peu tard, mais elles le disent.
That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
Non, il y a un truc sur le pont. Il y a un truc que je te déclenché depuis le pont, je me rappelle. Une petite porte.
There's an illusion. She's found a way. There's a way. She can see it. She must align
Non,
herself.
il faut d'abord que je remette un bout de pont, sinon je vais me casser la gueule. Voilà.
She can do it. She can.
Hein, y a rien par là, non?
She is so special. She must see. She has the sight.
Allez.
She can see their secrets.
Je vais me faire attaquer, non? Non? Ok, bon, parfait. Coucou!
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Trop bien. Il me reste une de pierre, c'est ça? Il me semble. Ouais, attends. On va d'abord s'occuper de tout ce qu'il y a dans la tour là. Là voilà. Dans la pierre. Parce que je le sens pas le truc en dessous.
The Northmen say that each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed. But his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
Pourquoi est-ce qu'il faut que... Hein? Oui, tu. Oh, oh, c'était méchant ça. Ouh. Quoi derrière moi? Y'a quoi derrière moi? Y'en a un deuxième? Jamais dans la bulle. Oh, y'en a un qui est mort, parfait. Tu parles des petits contes ou de l'histoire en elle-même du jeu? Parce que les pierres, en fait, ça raconte juste des petits contes et c'est en gros le conteur qui prévient Senua des trucs qui vont arriver et de ce qu'elle pourrait rencontrer chez les Vikings. Et dans le panthéon nordique. Ah, les petits contes, ouais. Mais les petits contes nordiques sont géniaux. Enfin, les petits contes. La mythologie nordique en elle-même, c'est que des contes comme ça et c'est génial. Ah oui, après voilà. L'histoire de jeu se prête à ça aussi. Non, je me concentrerai pas. J'en ai pas besoin pour les baffes. Et je veux les garder pour ça. Voilà. Le bouclier il va me casser les couilles sinon. Mais c'est aussi ça qui est génial dans... C'est pas grave Nocine, t'en veux pas. Mais c'est aussi ça du coup ouais, qui est génial dans God of War, parce que t'as Mimir qui raconte des petites histoires comme ça aussi. Mais en fait c'est voilà, c'est tourné à la mode God of War quoi. Où il faut faire passer les dieux pour des connards. Donc c'est hyper drôle justement de voir comment ils ont tourné les histoires comme ça. C'est comme, je sais pas si t'avais regardé la série Viking. Genre elle est trop bien et justement il y a toute cette ces empreintes de mythologie comme ça, il y a zéro magie que dalle. Et franchement c'est hyper bien amené. T'as des petites histoires comme ça et tout. Bah ils s'en servent vraiment pour endormir les enfants hein. Mais bon quoi. Ah bah oui, puis Netflix, c'est vrai. Allez, montrez-vous, je sais qu'il va y avoir de la baston. Montrez-vous. Que je sois bien au milieu. Ah putain, il y a 2 boucliers. Non! Oui, c'est ça. C'était obligé. Allez, mais tu vas mourir un peu. J'aimerais bien finir. Alléluia. Jamais dans l'abus les gars, ça qui est bien. Hein. Ah parfait. Oh la vache. Oh j'ai bien fait de reculer. J'ai tellement bien fait de reculer. Non, ça non. Je les dodge et je prends quand même le coup. Vous pouvez pas vous frapper entre vous, non? C'est méchant ça. Non mais les gars, vous êtes censés être un minimum ralenti quand même pendant ces moments-là. Ça, je vous explique. Voilà, si je les ai tous en face de moi. Parfait. Mais d'où tu sors toi? Oh, c'est le deuxième aujourd'hui. Non! Pas maintenant, pas maintenant, pas maintenant, pas maintenant. Lève-toi, 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 lève-toi. Y'en a encore un? Non, 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 non. Ouais, bah écoute, je sais pas, hein, je décide pas. Hein. Non, Alpha, tu me gênes là par contre. Je t'aime beaucoup mon chat, hein, mais tu me gênes. Je suis bloqué. Je suis bloqué. Il en reste un derrière moi, non? Putain, il a déclenché son truc au moment où j'ai mis ma concentration, le fumier. Mais je crois que j'ai tué le gros du coup. Fumier. Lève-toi, 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 lève-toi. Lève-toi, Senua, lève-toi. Oh non, ça c'est sale. Ouais mais là c'est surtout sur le pont en fait, t'as pas d'endroit où bouger ni rien. Oh la vache. Quoi? Merci. Merci Lostine. Oui oui GG, merci. Là, les voix qui se demandent ce qui va leur arriver si Senua meurt. Et du coup, elles commencent à avoir peur. Genre, je veux pas mourir, je veux pas mourir.
We'll all die someday. And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die. I don't want to die. Senua, stop. Turn back. Stop. Stop her. Stop. Senua, stop. Stop. Why would she stop to die? She wants to stop. 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 I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop. only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them. They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua of old. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
Allez, on continue.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that. It's as if...
Et hop là, toutes les runes.
True torment lies within. Memories you cannot defeat. Cannot escape.
The man I was.
This is her hell.
Before Druth. Was a true coward, Senua. I was well traveled. I spoke both their tongue and ours. So they took me as a slave. I thought I could help to broker peace. Or at least stay their hands from slaughter. But under torture, I did no such thing. I led them to the treasures and slaves they sought. But I wasn't the only one. Another came to the Northmen willingly, offering a bargain, a man in black from your lands. And he was offered safe passage for his treason. In the end, Senua, it isn't the gods that cause us so much suffering, but those closest to us.
Il vient de dire qu'elle était là pour Dillian. Si jamais, hein. Vu qu'il n'y a pas de sous-titres. Voilà, en fait, sa mère s'est pas suicidée.
You see it, Senua? You see the darkness, faces fear and suffering. You can see it.
I remember it clearly now.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
It is the will of the gods.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, Senua?
I do understand. You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed
Alpha, tu niques l'immersion.
Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me.
L'état de sa jambe aussi. La musique, la musique. Voilà, c'est ça que je veux. Est-ce que je peux le parer lui maintenant? Non, ok. Je retiens. Oh, c'est un putain de truc. Il est super grand, il te met des calottes énormes. Et là ça va, je peux le cancel assez facilement. Comme si toutes mes attaques c'était des attaques lourdes. Ah, la musique, la musique.
Darkness. You're a liar and a murderer. And if you really are Hela, then I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward, moving backwards to wallow in your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. the same mistake that killed him in the first place. I'm trying to save you from yourself.
Ouais, dans sa l'état quand même la petite. Hein.
It is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of the by the Northmen. You saw it yourself.
You told everyone I was cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillian's soul if the darkness is alive? How you saved him?
He's here. I know he's here. Dillian, I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
Change un peu d'attaque hein. Wow, wow, wow. Eh ouais. Putain. Ah le bâtard! Il m'a cancel mon truc! Ah vous me faites chier! Quand vous me cassez les couilles! Non mais tu permets, je suis en train de me battre là! Putain! Voilà. Eh ben. Jusqu'au bout. Hein.
You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Dillian is gone. Dillian is dead.
Je regarde pas l'écran, désolé.
Or what? What can he do to me that you haven't already? Fight me.
You betrayed
Come on.
gods in search of Dillian, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go.
Aïe, aïe, j'étais bloqué.
Let go of redemption. Of Dillian.
Oula, oula, oula. Ok, on va bouger de là.
Don't let your darkness
Non mais ça va là au bout d'un moment?
anyone else.
Debout, 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 debout.
Stop. You're killing yourself.
Non mais voilà. Le gros. C'est ça qu'ils arrivent quand même à bouger alors que... Le principe qu'ils arrivent toujours à bouger alors que je suis en train de ralentir le temps et machin. Enfin ralentir le temps. Je sais même pas si c'est ça qu'elle fait en soi. Heureusement c'est scripté hein.
that you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to him? You're not a lie, but you're a liar! You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know it. I know you have him. I'll give you my life. That's what you want, isn't it? My soul. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok. If you release it. I've got nothing left. No fear. No hate. No quest. Nothing. No power over me.
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Bah quoi? T'es pas contente de la fin, Austin? Toujours plus là, non mais où?
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art.
Non, je sais, c'était pour des ennemis.
Every rolling
Ça va,
cloud, a
ça va.
moving picture. Every day, a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean,
Alpha, tu niques tout.
only to return to the sea.
Mais alors vraiment à deux doigts. Hein.
Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again.
This is where my story once began. And so it has to
Ouais,
end
c'est pour ça que j'ai bien fait de laisser un petit temps.
because I cannot see further than
Je savais que
this.
t'allais râler.
Follow us. We have another story to tell.
Oui, et je l'attends, ma grande. Et je l'attends. Bientôt, bientôt.
This now will be your story to witness. Goodbye.
Je me demande vraiment ce qu'ils vont faire pour le prochain. Je me demande vraiment. Et voilà les amis. Je vais me faire strike à tous les coups. Enfin ouais, voilà. C'était Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Oui, non, c'est obligé qu'il y ait une suite. C'était obligé qu'il y ait une suite, mais je me demande du coup ce qu'ils vont amener dans cette suite. Ça la grande question. D'ailleurs, il y a un petit tease, hein, si jamais, qui vient de pop. Quoi? Qu'est-ce que tu veux? Que t'as cassé les couilles à tout le monde là depuis 2 heures. Sans déconner. Ouais, non, mais c'est ça. Il avait envie de donner son avis. Voilà, pour ceux qui se demandent, tous les miaulements que vous avez entendus pendant ce stream, c'était un chat qui avait envie de... Bah voilà, par exemple, là. Qui avait envie de câlin et de manger. Hein, mon con? Quoi? Tu veux te battre? On n'a dit pas les mamans. Non, parce que je me mutais. Justement, sur les moments un petit peu plein d'émotions et machin où c'était important, je me mutais. Non, ça arrête pas de miauler pour si il s'arrête pas de miauler aussi vite quand il a commencé. Enfin voilà. C'était donc Hellblade. J'espère que ça t'a plu, Nostine. Maintenant que tu as compris, tu as pu comprendre l'histoire. D'ailleurs, j'espère que ça a plu à tout le monde. Oui, c'est mieux quand tu peux suivre l'histoire, en effet. Enfin voilà, c'est fait, c'est fait. Je pensais que qu'on mettrait plus de temps, mais en fait j'ai un peu roulé sur le jeu, je crois. J'ai eu moins de problèmes avec les énigmes en fait, tout simplement. Du coup, ouais, c'est passé un petit peu plus tranquille. Et même au niveau des combats, en fait, j'ai moins galéré. Enfin bref. Ça, très important, les amis. Ils ont fait un super documentaire qui est disponible sur YouTube. Alors attendez, je mettrai le lien dans la description, surtout sur YouTube. Histoire de rajouter un peu de contenu. Parce que bon, bah voilà, ça fait toujours plaisir. Et c'est surtout hyper intéressant. Parce que ça vous apprend aussi comment ils ont fait le jeu, comment. Enfin, les interviews qu'ils ont menées et machin sur. Vraiment pour retranscrire en gros tout ce qu'on a vécu là pendant le jeu. Il y a déjà une VOD disponible sur YouTube avec le documentaire et tout ce qu'il faut. Et du coup je vais uploader la suivante dès la fin de ce stream. En tout cas les amis, j'espère que ça vous a plu. Moi j'ai encore kiffé, hein, voilà, hein. Sinon je l'aurais pas refait le jeu. Et alors attendez, je finis de taper. Voilà, très bien. Donc, comme d'habitude les amis, hein, je vais vous lâcher ici. J'espère encore une fois vraiment que ça vous a plu. Merci d'avoir suivi le stream et regardé la vidéo sur YouTube si c'est ce que vous faites. En tout cas, moi je m'arrache. Ça fait 3 fois que je le dis. Je suis en train de tourner en rond. Je perds mes mots en fait parce que je fais les trucs en même temps. Désolé. Du coup, n'hésitez pas. Lâchez un petit follow sur Twitch, ça fait toujours plaisir, ça fera grandir la chaîne et au moins vous aurez une petite notification si jamais vous avez aimé ce stream et que vous voulez voir les prochains jeux que je vais faire. Lâchez le petit follow aussi sur Twitter où j'essaie de vous faire découvrir les jeux que je vais faire et où je vais baisser le son parce que ouais. J'essaie de vous faire découvrir les jeux que je vais faire à travers des petits teases. Il y en a déjà un qui vient d'être posté là d'ailleurs du coup pour le prochain jeu que je ferai sûrement demain soir. Et je vous préviens aussi de quand je lance un live. En général, je préviens soit au moment où je lance, parce que je suis pas très organisé, ou un petit peu avant. Sauf qu'il y a le temps qui viennent. De toute façon, voilà, je laisse un peu de temps en début de live pour que les gens arrivent. N'hésitez pas non plus à rejoindre le Discord. Voilà, c'est un Discord qui a été fait par ma chère Noistine, ma modératrice, qui est aussi streameuse. On est 4 petits streamers dessus. On a chacun plus ou moins une spécialité et on essaie de créer une communauté du coup un peu melting pot autour de toutes nos spécialités et de tous les jeux qu'on fait. Sachant qu'on joue aussi en multi entre nous, ça arrive. Voilà, Noistine qui vous a mis les petits liens de la squad dans le chat. N'hésitez pas aussi du coup à aller sur YouTube, hein, ça fait toujours plaisir si vous voulez voir la première vidéo VOD que vous n'avez pas vue, ou revoir celle-là, ou même d'autres jeux que j'ai fait. Il y a plein de rediffs dessus. Le plus gros dossier là c'est Red Dead que j'ai fini tout à l'heure, il y a 19 VOD. Voilà, il y a de quoi faire. À chaque fois c'est 3 heures au moins. Donc amusez-vous tranquillement. Et moi les amis, eh ben je me casse et je vous souhaite une bonne fin de soirée. Encore une fois, merci d'avoir regardé le live ou la vidéo si vous êtes sur YouTube. Merci Kurt, ça me touche beaucoup. Donc ouais, je vous souhaite une bonne fin de soirée. On se retrouve demain pour un autre jeu. Et voilà, hein. Rien de me dire de plus. Je vous fais des bisous, puis à la prochaine. Allez, ciao.